There's gonna be anime and manga, so we're gonna have a timestamp where the manga starts, and yeah, enjoy. You know what? This is the perfect time to take a break. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, enjoy. The first moment that we have to talk about is Ippo's first loss.
Champion Heart Break Shot!
When we're reading this, like throughout the entire first sequence of events, Ippo starting boxing, joining the gym, fighting Miyata, all these things, we always thought Ippo was one of those guys that would never be defeated. He's just your typical quote-unquote shonen lead. Like, he's not going to be defeated. We're just going to keep on seeing him winning until he wins the belt. And this was the first time that this belief was shattered. We thought, yeah, Ejidate had the history and everything, and that gave him the connection between Ejidate as well as Ippo to Ricardo for the first time ever, because we knew Ejidate before this fight. He has fought for the belt, the world title belt, that is. So we thought this was not going to be a routine fight, but at the same time Ippo was definitely going to win this. But we were surprised when Ippo got knocked out. And this was Ippo's first loss in his entire career. And we as the readers slash viewers were shocked down to our core, because we never thought this was even on the cards. But lo and behold, it was very much on the cards. The second most impactful moment for me was Sendo versus Volg. We grew attached to both of these characters. Ippo has fought Sendo at this point for the rookie, East Rookie, and he has fought Volg for the rookie also, for the semifinals, before he went on to win that to fight Sendo for the unification. So we had attachments to both of them, and we knew what was on the line. We knew if Sendo lost, now he has 2 losses under his belt, and that would significantly discount him as a top tier athlete. As well as Volg. Volg added the bonus also, he's not even from the country, so like if he lost this, the gym would have cut him off and he would have been finished essentially. We didn't know what his fate lied after that. Now in the manga we know, but like at that point everything was up in the air, and we thought if Volg lost this, it is done for him. Does he go back to Russia? And then we saw his flashback with the cold and harsh weather of Russia, and you see his mom, his family, and it did not look like good circumstance that he was going to go back to. And at this point we definitely don't want any of them to win. Both of them wanted them to win, but we knew that was impossible. And when Sendo won, it was a bittersweet taste, because yes, we loved Sendo, but at the same time Volg, we knew what was waiting for him, and it broke our hearts. Even when Ippo took him to the airport, we could see it. Like, it was truly heartbreaking. And the final anime moment has to be Takamura. Takamura winning his first belt against Brian Hulk.
さあ、そして今、新チャンピオンの腰にチャンピオンベルトが巻かれました。
Brian Hulk was a scumbag, and Takamura fighting him, and like the whole sequence of events, Hulk punching Coach, Takamura starving himself just to get himself match fit for this fight, and all these sequence of events culminated in the fight that is Takamura versus Hulk. We were scared that Takamura would not have what it takes to be the world champion, because we've never seen a world champion at this point. But Takamura truly did it. He went out there and he did the business, and like him winning, the panel with everyone from Komagawa coming together, you could see what it meant to everyone, what it meant to the country as a whole, because of how Hulk treated the country and the people from the country. So this was one of the most impactful moments for me as a manga reader slash anime watcher. It was an amazing time. Like, I felt the emotions. I felt like I was part of the Komagawa gym, and I could see how everybody was hyped. You could see like when the moments was shaky, and people were thinking, would Takamura lose this fight? Aoki was scared, like, if this guy loses, how far are we from these kind of honors? Yeah, from here on out, it's nothing but manga spoilers. One of the most impactful moments for me for the manga was Omezawa coming to Ippo's mom and before he retired from the company, from the Ippo fishing company, and he told her, like, hey, your son has been doing this for years, and throughout school I was the guy that was bullying him. Like, the moment itself was impactful because we knew the amount of progress as a character that he has made, and like how much he has changed in the years that we've seen him like working and becoming Ippo's essentially best friend, and he became his largest supporter, his best supporter. So we knew what it meant. He could not finish that because Ippo's mom stopped him. She was like, what's in the past is in the past, raise up your head and move forward. That really stuck with me, and like the way, even though she knew he was the guy, she saw him as a son at this point. Omezawa was just another one of her sons at this point, because she saw Ippo had siblings like Omezawa and Volg, so she didn't want to see or hear of such things that happened in the past. Let the past and bygones be bygones. And the most impactful moment by far, without a shadow of doubt, has to be Ippo's retirement. This broke me down. Like, it broke my heart. Like, my heart was shattered in 1,000 pieces, tears everywhere. Like, when I was watching this, or rather reading it, I did not know what to think, because we saw Ippo's retirement was not just, it didn't come out of nowhere. Like, it started off after the Alfredo fight and he lost. People started thinking, it's Ippo punch drunk. And we were like, there's no way, we don't want him to be punch drunk. Anyone but him. But then things started happening, and Kumi-chan was like, yo, Ippo, just relax and retire. I don't want to see you get injured or anything. But Ippo was not ready for that, so he made a promise to her that if he loses his next fight, it is done. Because Ippo really wanted to show Coach that the time that they've spent together, the work that they've done together, was not wasted. And at this point, he went back to the ring after his fight with Alfredo. Now he was fighting Guvera. And his fight with Guvera, like, you were seeing signs. Ippo might lose this. He might be done. He might not come back. And there was a moment that you were like, oh, he's going to do Dempsey roll and it's done. Then he breaks down. And Guvera gets the lucky punch. And Ippo was laid on the floor. Is Ippo going to get up? Is Ippo going to get up? No. Coach throws the towel, if I'm not mistaken. And at this point, we knew Ippo was, by all means, Ippo was retired. And that's when he truly came to the conclusion that he's not going to come back. It's done. That really broke me, and I felt the emotions. But I really hope to see Ippo again back in the ring one more time for the World Championship. But yeah, that has been our top 5 most impactful moments from Ippo. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know your own top 5 moments. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Bums out.